How can I help?
Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde, and Followstone needs a new sage. Skald Svari has asked my permission to try for the position, and I've given it.
What does she need to do?
The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Followstone's shrines. If she is acceptable to our ancestors, visions of the 500 in their prime will appear. Will you accompany her?
Sure.
Hold, soldier! I have news from Vernon Wood.
What news?
The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Yakiel needs all able blades to head there right away.
I'm on my way. I think. Travel to Vernim Woods. Check the map. We're going to be heading this way.
I can't believe Tyrora's gone.
And you're going to replace her?
I hope so. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde. Fallowstone deserves a sage, someone to record the companion's deeds. But first, I must prove myself.
What's involved?
The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Fallowstone's shrines. Visions of the 500 in their prime should appear to them. Will you take these prayer beads and accompany me?
I'd be honored.
We'll begin with the tale of Ingol, Ysgramor's son.
From distant Atmora, my lord and father Ysgramor gathered the 500 companions. My brother Ilgar and I were proud to be among the chosen. A mighty fleet, the harbinger of us all, led from Atmora, across the seas to the shores of Skyrim. But the tale of the landing is not mine to tell. I give way to my brother, Ilgar.
Alas, my elder brother Ingol, right arm of our father, perished in a great storm during the crossing. Grieving, Lord Ysgramor and I led our diminished host onto the shores of Skyrim.
This next shrine is to Ilgar. He led the companions alongside Ysgramor as the Nord tide swept the elves from Skyrim. One of Ilgar's greatest accomplishments was taking up the mantle of leadership upon the death of Ysgramor. The companions would have fallen apart if not for his commanding presence.
The elves who held Skyrim for time immemorial fell like grass before our blades. The companions of Lord Ysgramor soon ruled all the land. Behind the shields and swords of the companions, others settled here from far off Atmora. Our people prospered, and the fame of Ysgramor, harbinger of us all, spread across Tamriel.
The last shrine is to Ysgramor, the harbinger of us all. He led the companions to Skyrim and drove the elves howling to distant lands. With his mighty axe Wuthrad in hand, none could resist Ysgramor. Soon all foes fled before him. Only one, the dread half-giant Sinmur, leader of Skyrim's giant clans, dared to face Wuthrad and Ysgramor.
Even the giant Sinmur fell to the might of Ysgramor and Wuthrad.
And so shall all the companions' foes fall.
Thank you for your time and support. May I have the beads back?
Here they are.
Companions, rise and honor Skald Svari as she ascends to the post of sage. Skald Svari, we are here to honor your courage, wisdom, and strength. You have proven yourself worthy to be our next sage. Do you swear to uphold the tenets of the Companions and to defend Fallowstone Hall with your life?
I do.
Then arise as Svari, sage of the Companions of Fallowstone Hall.
I've worked my whole life to achieve this. Thank you for honoring me with your presence.
I was proud to do my part.
Recording your deeds here will be my first act as Sage of Fallowstone Hall. The Companions will recover from this setback. Vigrod and I will make sure of it.
It's only a green one, but what's it like? It's not bad. Keep on of it for now. Right. We need to get to that forest thing. Can we shortcut it, or will we have a problem? We good. I'll come back to that. Come on, why? No, I have done it.
Another blade for the fight, huh? Are there lots more behind you?
I don't know. I just heard you needed help.
Another mouth to feed and house. You'd better be good.
Oh, I am.
Don't suppose you're bringing any reinforcements, are you?
No, you're expecting reinforcements?
Hours ago, we tracked Strahl, the bastard, to Vernham Wood. The Reachmen know they're not... It's not what we thought. The Worm Cult. They're here.
The cult in Skyrim.
It gets worse. They're doing something to the Reachmen. I need to keep watch for any other soldiers coming through. Talk to Daja Heel and the Centurion if you want to pitch in. Good luck.
I'll report in. This way.
Can anyone assist me?
Welcome to Vernham Wood. Dark waters run in this river.
What's the situation?
This is what we know. Strahl and his elite warriors were tracked to the wood. As soon as we hit the tree line, we saw the hoods and ropes.
The worm cult is here.
Indeed. We found a defensible position and have held them back thus far. We have no idea what's going on. Why are the Reachmen here? How did they get mixed up with the cult?
Have you interrogated prisoners?
We've tried everything, even some things I'm not proud of. An undercover agent named Belron, who joined us in Shadowfen, has narrowed it down to 2 options. One cruel, one not so much.
There we go with the cruel option. What's the cruel option?
This magical dagger can cut out a cultist's heart that will magically continue beating. The heart can reanimate a cultist's corpse for a bit, and it will tell us what it knew.
And what's the less cruel option?
This ornate globe will collect the memories of the cultists. You use it on them, then kill them. Belron can peer into the stored memories and perhaps see Strahl speaking to a cultist.
Huh. I know what you all want. You want the cruel option, don't you?
Here's the dagger. Cut out the heart of a cultist and give that beating heart to Belron. You'll find him just south of my tent.
Right. Where's the occultist? Occultist, where are you? You're gonna kill him anyway, so.
A still-beating heart. Either Dajahil sent you, or this is an extraordinary coincidence. May I?
Yes, here's the heart.
Vile thing. A bit of magicka focused. And there.
What did you do?
Bound up the soul that once pumped this organ. The worm at your feet refused to answer my questions. So we'll need to try a different approach.
What do I do with this thing?
Look down. I've made room for a new heart in our friend here. Put your new trophy in its chest. Then stand back.
I can feel my flesh decay, but I'm not dead. Please, kill me. I'll tell you anything if you promise to kill me.
Tell me what I want to know first.
We made a deal with the Reachmen. They unleashed the giant, Sinmur. And we promised to bless them with a touch of our Dark Lord.
How?
We channel the touch of the Lord of Brutality. All across the wood, the Reachmen are being transformed. Strahl himself undergoes the ceremony inside the central ruin. Now, please kill me.
As you wish.
Tell Dajahil what we've learned. I'll look for one of the ritual sites.
You were inside the cult?
3 preserve me, yes. I did terrible things. But someone needed to do it. Molag Bal is pure destruction. Nothing can be built on a foundation of worms. Necromancy, though, is just a tool. And now, I wield the weapon of the worm.
Cool.
Have you learned why the worm cult is here?
The cultists imbue the Reachmans with dark powers. Strahl is at the ruin.
That's a dark twist in the river. I'll send troops to investigate the ruin. It's been dirty work, but I thank you for your help. Belron left the camp. He muttered something about further research. Head into the field and find that dark elf. Lend him whatever aid you can.
I'll find him.